We're going to have fun together. It's gonna be scarred, it's gonna be chill, it's gonna be... Well, not epic. Epic was last month. But today it's gonna be good. Yeah. Let's get started with our first song. Hard as a bastard, orphan, son of a whale and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean, providence, impoverished and squalor, grew up to be a hero and a scholar, a $10 founding father without a father, got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter. And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he circled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow or barter. And the hurricane came and devastation reigned. Of men saw his future dripping down the drain. Put the pencil to his temple, connected to his brain, and wrote his first refrain, testament to his pain. And the word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took a direction just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came. And word's gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait. Just you wait. When he was 10, his father split food of it. That ridden 2 years later, C.Alls and his mother bedridden of that, sitting in their own sickness.
And Alex got better, but his mother went quick.
Moved in with a cousin, the cousin committed suicide. Left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside her voice saying, what God's gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do with someone less destitute. Would have been destitute without the sense of restitution. Started working, cracking $0.20 like Martha's landlord, trading sugar cane and run for all the things he can't afford. I'm in for every book he can get his hands on. Planning for the future, see him now as he stands on the bow of a ship heading for a new land. In New York you can be a new man. Just you wait. Just you wait. Just you wait. Waiting in the wings.
Never back down, never learn to take your
Time off.
Alexander Hamilton. When America sings for you, will they know what you overcame? Will they know you overcame? The world will never be the same. Oh.
The ship is in the harbor now, see if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemy destroyed his rap, America forgotten. We fought with him, me, I died for him. Me, I trusted him. Me, I loved him. And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him. The million things I haven't done.
Just you wait.
What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. Boom! That was Alexander Hamilton. Oh well, we already have the songs on the list. And now, we're getting to our next one. Pardon me, are you a rainbow? Sir? That depends, who's asking. Oh well, sure, sir. I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. When looking for you, I'm getting nervous. Sir, I heard your name at Princeton. I was seeking an accelerated course of study when I got sort of out of sorts with a buddy of yours. I may have punched him. It's a blur, sir. He handles the financials. You punched the bursar. Yes, I wanted to do what you did, graduating too, then join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid, so how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast? It was my parents' dying wish before they passed. No, an orphan, of course. I'm an awful guy. I wish there was a war and we could prove that more than what we're planning for. Can I buy you a drink? That would be nice. While we're talking, let me give you some free advice. Talk less. What? Smile more. Ha! Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. You can't be serious. You wanna get ahead? Yes. Fools who run their mouths off wind up dead. Yeah, what time is it? Showtime, like I said. Showtime, yo! I'm John Lawrence in the place to be. Two pins of Sam Adams and I'm working on 3. Ha! Those red coats don't want it with me. Cause I pop, chicka pop, this comes till I'm free. Oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette, the Lancelot of the Revolutionary Z. I came from afar just to say bonsoir to the king. Car c'est toi, who's the best? C'est moi. Bra, I am Hercules Medican, up in it, loving it. Yes, I heard your mother said, come again, yeah. I'll cover your daughters and horses, of course. It's hard to intercourse of a faucet, of course it. No more sex for me and not a true son. Let's erase a couple more to the revolution. Well, if it isn't the protege of Princeton, Herrenberg, give us a verse, drop some knowledge. Good luck with that. You're taking a stand, you spit, I'm a sit. We'll see where I land. Boo! But the revolution's imminent. What do you stall for? If you stand for nothing but what we're fall for. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who is this kid? What's he gonna do? That was Herrenberg, sir. Some ads do, sir, some don't. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm a get to scholarship to King's College. I published in Bragg, but I can amaze and astonish. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but not polish. I got a hold just to be heard with every word. A top knowledge, I'm a diamond in the rough. A shiny piece of gold, trying to reach my goal. My power was speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. There's New York City streets get colder. I shoulder everybody in every state's advantage. I'll have to learn to manage, but I don't have it done. Brandished, I what this rich promise. The plan is to find the spark into a flame. But damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out the name. I am the EXANDER. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting up on us endlessly. Essentially, the tax us relentlessly. Then King Jones turns around and runs the Spanish, and he ain't gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in this century. Enter me!
He says in parentheses.
Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you will see my ascendancy. I am not throwing away my shot, and I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. It's time to take a shot. I dream of a life without a monarchy. I'll take unrest and frost with little anarchy. Anarchy, how you say? Anarchy. When I fight, I make the other side panicky with my shot. I'm gonna say that I'm princess, and I got your good hands and in local parenthesis. I'm showing the liberty because I know it's my chance to socially advance instead of suing some fans. I'm gonna take a shot, but we'll never be truly free until the bitches have the same rights as you and me. You and I, do or die. We'll just stay on the stallion with the first black battalion. Have another shot. Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You gotta be carefully taught. If you talk, you're gonna get shot. But check what he got, Mr. Lafayette, hard like roller concert. I think your pencil card, Lawrence, I like you a lot. A touch of blood, blacker than the cattle guitar in the pot. What are the odds of a gods would put us all together in one spot? Popping a spot on conventional with a Nike and a bunch of revolutionary abolition. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. Oh, I'm not talking too loud. Sometimes I get overexcited, shoot out of the mouth. I never had a group of friends before. I promised that I'll make you all proud.
Let's get this guy in front of a crowd.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Everybody sing.
Oh, 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 oh,
Say, let him hear you.
yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, oh,
I said,
oh,
shout it to the rooftop.
oh,
Sit to the rooftop.
oh,
Oh, come on.
yeah. Rise up when you're living on your knees. You rise up. Tell your brother that he's gotta rise up. Tell your sister that she gotta rise up. When this guy's got her knees, gonna rise up. When her knees got her knees, gonna rise up. When her knees got her knees, gonna rise up. When her knees got her knees, gonna rise up. Rise up. I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. When it's gonna catch me in my sleep 7 feet ahead of me. If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without the melody? See, I never thought I did. I live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody. I live in fast, but we love. Reach for a flask. We have to make this moment last. That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not the moment, it's the movement. Where all the angriest brothers with something to prove went. Posers, we take another stand. We roll like Moses, screaming our promised lands. And if we win or independent, that's a guarantee of friends for our descendant. With the blood that we shed, I begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendant. I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need so until our financial recession. Are we a state of are we a nation? A state? What's the state of our nation? I'm passionately waiting on patiently smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualty and sorrows. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow, and I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scruffy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. We are gonna rise up. Time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up. Time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up. Rise up. It's time to take a shot. It's time to take a shot. It's time to take a shot. Take a shot. Shot. Hey yo, it's time to take a shot. It's time to take a shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I will gladly join the fight. And when our children tell a story, they'll tell the story of tonight. And we'll have another round tonight. Let's have another round tonight. Let's have another round tonight. Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. Raise a glass for the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. Telling the story of tonight. Tell the story of tonight. Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. Let's have another round tonight. Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. Telling the story of tonight. Let's have another round tonight. Tell the story of tonight. Raise a glass to freedom. Tell the story of tonight. Raise a glass to freedom. They'll tell the story of tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight. The story of tonight. And now, There's nothing wrong, rich folks more than going downtown and something with a ball. I pull up in the carriage and gawk at the student in the common just to watch them talk. I take finished Kyler, the man is loaded. But little does he know that his daughter, Becky, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys at work. Angelica, work, Eliza, work. Skyler's sister, Angelica, Becky, Eliza, work. But he said to be home by sundown, but he doesn't need to know that he said not to go downtown. Like I said, you're free to go, but look around, the revolution's happening in New York. Work, it's bad enough that he wants to go to war, but people shouting in the square. It's bad enough that a place violence on the shore, new ideas in the air. Look around, and Angelica, remind me what we're looking for. She's looking for me, Eliza, I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work, I'm looking for a mind at work, Ooh. There's nothing like someone in the city, someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but the perfume smells like daddy's got money. I saw someone in the city in your fancy heels. You're searching for an action who can give you ideas. But it disgusts me. Oh, so you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby, you can trust me. I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say it, and I'm intense and insane. You want the revolution, I want the revelation. So let's enter my declaration. We hold this truth to be self-evident that all men are created equal. And when I messed up at Jefferson, I'm composing to include women in the sequel. Work, look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city of the world. Greatest city in the world. The main say down cancer insane. You want the revolution, I want the revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold this truth to be self-evident. I hope men are created equal. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan. We just happen to be in the greatest city of the world. In the greatest city in the world. Work, Jamaica. Work, Eliza. Becky, Skyler's sister. Work, you're looking for a mind at work. Hey. Greatest city in the greatest city in the world. Was the Skyler sister? For a while I thought that Skyler was written totally differently with S-K-Y-L-E-R. Hear ye! My name is Samuel February, and I present 30,000 Precinct of the Continental Congress. Hear not the rebel who scream revolution. They have not your interest at heart. My God, tell this dude apart. Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution. Don't let them lead you astray. This Congress does not speak for me. Let him be. They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the King shows you his mercy. For shame. For shame. He'd rebel who scream revolution. They have not your interest at heart. Start to listen to the right way. Chaos and bloodshed already hunt us out, so you shouldn't even talk. And what about Boston? Look at the cost and all that we love, and you talk about Congress. It's not big for me. My talk speaks more eloquently. They're playing a dangerous game, strangely men just say, pray the King shows you his mercy. Is he in chassis? For shame for the revolution! For shame! Hit. If you repeat yourself, I'm gonna scream. Leslie, look at me, please don't read. Not your interest. Lay the key, not debate with me. Why should a tiny island trust the sea regulate the price of tea? Alexander, please. I'd rather be divisive than indecisive. Start the niceties. Silence! A message from the king. A message from the king. A message from the king. Palmer refuted. And we're already getting to the king. You said the price of my love's not the price that you're willing to pay. You cry, and you tear which you haul in the sea when you see me goodbye. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember they belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. You say your love is raining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. No, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet submissive subject. My loyal royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll be mad. So don't throw away the thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. Everybody. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da. You'll be back. Something that troubles me is that there are tons of song. British summer hovers got troops on the water. 30,000 troops in New York Harbor. 2,000 troops in New York Harbor. They surround the troops, they surround the troops, and they surround the troops. They surround the troops. As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor, I knew it was the only way to rise up. If they tell my story, I am either gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up. I will fight for this land, but there's only one man who can give us a command so we can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up, rise up. Here he comes, here comes the general. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the general. The moment you've been waiting for. Here comes the general, the pride of Mount Vernon. Here comes the general, George Washington. We are outgunned, outman, what? Outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make a note, outstand. Ayo, I'm gonna need the right hand man. Check, can I be real a second? For just a millisecond. Let me down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. No, I'm the model of the modern Major General, the venerated Virginian veteran whose men are all lining up to put me up on the pedestal, writing letters to relative embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the elephant is in the room, the truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go BOOM! Any hopes of success is fleeting, and how can I keep bleeding when the people I'm leading keep retreating? I will put a stop to the bleeding at the British textbook. Brooklyn night takes rooks, but look, we are outgunned. What man? What? Outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Ayo, I'm gonna need the right hand man. Incoming. They're battering down the battery. Check the damage. I've gotta stop and then rob them of their advantage. Let's take a stand with the stamina God has granted us. Hamilton on the balance ship. Yo, let's steal the cannon. Kaboom! Goes the cannon, watch the blood and the spray. And boom! Goes the cannon, we're abandoned kids. And boom! There's another ship and boom! There's another and then boom! We gotta return to Highland quick. Cannon for another ship. Gonna post us giddy up. I decide to divvy up. My force as skittish as the British jet. The city up. This close to giving up. Facing mad scrutiny. I scream in the face of this mad mutiny. Are this the man with which I am to defend America? We ride at midnight, Manhattan in the distance. I cannot be everywhere at once, people. I'm in dire need of assistance. Your Excellency, sir, who are you? Aaron Burr, sir. Permission to state my case as you were, sir. I was the captain under General Montgomery until he caught a bullet in the neck in Quebec, and well, in summary, I think that I could be of some assistance. I admire how you keep firing on the British from a distance. I have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west. Yes? Well, Your Excellency, you wanted to see me? Hamilton, have you met the? Yes, sir, we keep meeting. As I was saying, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out. But, sir, close your door on your way out. Have I done something wrong, sir? On the contrary, I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh, sir. Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff? Sir! Don't get me wrong, you're a young man of great renown. I know you stole British cannons while we were still downtown. Know that near Green and Henry Knox wanted to hire you to be their secretary? I don't think so. Why are you so upset? I'm not. It's alright, you want to fight. You've got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger, head full of fantasies and dying like a martyr. Yes, dying is easy, young man. Living is harder. Why are you telling me this? I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what the Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So, I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I am not throwing away my shot. Son, we are outgunned. I need a half a heavy, can get it. Have some friend Lawrence Comedian, Rocky Lafayette. Okay, Wallace, outnumbered, outplanned. We need some spies on the inside, some kingsmen who might let the thing slide. Boom! Right to Congress and tell them we need supplies. You ready the guys, master element of surprise. Kaboom! Rising above my station, organize your information till we rise like the occasion of our new nation. So, here comes the general, rise up. What? Here comes the general, rise up. What? Here comes the general, rise up. What? Here comes the general, what? And his right hand man. Boom! How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whale, go on and grow into more a phenomenon? Watch this obnoxious, arrogant, loudmouth lover be a receipt of his father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight, but Hamilton still wants to fight, not right. Now Hamilton's skill with quill is undeniable, but what do we have in common? Reliable with the ladies. Now so many to the flower, ladies. Lux, proximity to power, ladies. I delighted men distracted him. Mother Washington named a feral tomcat after him. That's true. 1780, a winter's ball, and his kindly sister are the envy of all. If you can marry your sister, you're rich, son. Is it a question of if, but, or which one? Hey, 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 hey. Might get a little bit of a break there, cause it stops me right away. It's telling me to hydrate. There we go. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. I do. Hey, ooh. I do. Oh, you got me helpless. Look into your eyes. The sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count, and I'm done. I have never been the type to try and grab the spotlight. We were at the revel and with some rebel on a hot night. Nothing that our sister has just dazzling in the room. And you walked in and my heart went boom. Trying to catch your eyes from the side of a ballroom. Everybody's dancing and the band stopped volume. Into the right and a strain and dine. And grab a sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. Soon my sister made her way across the room to you. And I got nervous thinking what she gonna do. She grabbed you by the arm thinking I'm through. And you look back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, look at the eyes in the skies and I'm helpless. I'm so into you. I'm so into you. And I'm down for the count and I'm jumping and down. Where are you taking me? I'm about to change your life. Then by all means, lead the way. Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you. Schuyler? My sister. Thank you for your service. It takes fighting war for us to meet. It will be worth it. I'll leave you to it. 1 week later, I'm writing well and rightly. Now my lives get better. Every letter you write me, laughing at my sister cause she wants it from a harem. Just saying, if you really love me, you could share him. Weeks later in the living room stressing, my father's stone-faced while you're asking for his blessing. I'm sighing inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying not to cry, cause there's nothing that your mind can do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second thinking we're through, but then he shakes your hand and spread it by true. And you turn back to me smiling and I'm helpless. Helpless. That boy is mine. That boy is mine. Time for the count and I'm done. Lies, I don't have $1 to my name, and I curled lane, a troop of command, a dollop of fame. All I have is my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credit, and a top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out the different side of me. Peggy confides in me, Angelica tried to bite me. No stress, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up in black quiet, but I'll never forget my mother's face. At least what real. And as long as I'm alive, the lies I swear to God will never feel so. I do. Felt so, oh yeah, sad and down for the count and I just gone to paradise. I say nothing to rise and the sky's the limit. I'm trying. wait, I forgot. I forgot. I was helpless. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Now, everyone, give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Skyler. A toast to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride. From his sister, who is always by your side. To your union and the holiday you provide. May you always be satisfied. Rewind. I remember that night, I'm just mad. I remember that night, I just mad. All you want, I remember that night, I remember that. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember that soldier boys stripping all the themselves to ruin my praise. I remember that dreams with a candlelight that faded myself against his face. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes in a hunger pain frame. And when he said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, happy but a flame. This is not a game. Strike me as one who has never been satisfied. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself, you're like me. I'm never satisfied. Is that right? I've never been satisfied. My name is Angelica Skyler. Alexander Hamilton. Where's your family from? How important than the million things I haven't done. Just you wait. Just you wait. So. This is all my first match with someone that travels with a catch. It's a feeling of freedom that is able to ride to the same thing with key and sky. You see it right. The conversation lasts 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we say in total 3 minutes. It's a dream, it's a bit of a dance. It's a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance, it's a bit of a throat, but I gave it a chance. I suppose it's family, do you see his handsome? His hands are great, you can flip the basket. I spent it flying by his hands. Handsome, but he doesn't know it. Rich fast, honey can even grow it. I'm taking far away from this place, then I turn and see my sister standing. She is helpless, and oh, she is helpless, and her eyes are just helpless. I realized the fundamental took at the exact same time. Where are you taking me? I'm about to change your life, and by all means, lead the way. Number 1, look out in the world where you wish I'm only jobless to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to search. Climb for one son, all this and the wittiest of the gossip in New York City is insidious. Alexander is penniless. Ha! Doesn't mean I want to penniless. Elizabeth Skyler, it's a pleasure to meet you. Skyler, my sister. It's out to me cause I'm a Skyler sister that ever sister is hard to be naive. Just maybe that is why I introduced him to her lies. I know that is right. I was going Angelica, he was right, we'll never be satisfied. Thank you for your service. If it takes a war, fighting a war for us to miss, it would have been worth it. I'll leave it to it. Number 3, I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone that's trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'll be silently resigning. Be mine, she would say fine, she'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes. As I romanticize what could have been if I hadn't tied them up so quickly. Alice, my dear, the lies as his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom, to the groom, to the groom. bride, to the bride, to the bride. And your sister, always by your side. To your union, the love that you provide, that you always be satisfied. And I know she'll be happy as his bride. And I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied. I may not live to see our glory. May not live to see our glory. I've seen wonders great and small. Seen wonders great and small. As if the tomcat can get married, if Alexander can get married. Except up for all us after all. Raise a glass to freedom. Hey, something you will never see again. No matter what she tells you. Let's have another round tonight. Raise the glass for the four of us. To the newly new four of us. We'll tell the story of tonight. Let's have another round. Well, if it isn't Aaron Burr, sir, I didn't think you would make it, to be sure. I came to say congratulations. Speed of verse, Burr. I see the whole gang is here. You was the worst, Burr. Ignore them. Congrats to you, Lieutenant Colonel. I wish I had your command instead of meeting George Journal. No, you don't. Yes, I do. No, be sensible. From what I heard. Well, I heard you got a special someone on the side, but is that so? Why are you trying to hide, but I should go. What? No, leave us alone, man. It's alright, but I wish you brought this girl with you tonight, but you're very kind, but I'm afraid it's unlawful, so she's married, I see. She's married to a British officer. Oh crap. Congrats again, Alexander. Smile more. I'll see you on the other side of the wall. I'll never understand you. If you love this woman, go get her. What are you waiting for? I'll see you on the other side of the wall. I'll see you on the other side of the wall. Good one. Theodosia writes me a letter every day. Keeping the bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side in Georgia. He's trying to keep the colonies in line. I can't keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. Takes and he takes and he takes, and we keep loving anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm parasite, and so many have tried, and I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and a brimstone preacher. But there are things that the families and the hymns won't teach you. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, I left no instruction, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make mistakes, and if there's a reason I'm still alive when everyone who loves me has died, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Waiting for it. I am the one thing in life I can't control. I am inimitable, I am an original. I am not falling behind or running late. I'm not standing still, I'm lying in wait. Hamilton faces an endless uphill climb. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. Hamilton's space is relevant and he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate, he exhibits no restraints. He takes and he takes and he takes, and he keeps winning anyways. Changes the game, fails and he raises the stakes, and if there's a reason he seems to thrive, and so few survive. And goddamn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. That doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. He takes and he takes and he takes. We rise and we fall. It's the reason I'm still alive when so many have died. And I'm willing to wait for it.
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 Wait.
I really love the asymmetry in Boo's songs. You can wait for it in non-stop. Stay alive. Stay alive. I have never seen the general so despondent. I have taken over writing all of his correspondence. Congress writes, George, attack the British forces. So I shoot back, and we have to resort to hitting our horses. All connections deny us equipment, assistance. They only take British money, so sing a song of sixpence. The cavalry is not coming, but sir, Alex, listen, there's only one way for us to win this. Provoke outrage. Outright. That's right. Don't engage. Strike by night. Remain relentless till the troops take flight. Make it impossible to justify the cost of the fight. Outrun, outlast. Get them quick, get out fast. Shake it through. Stay alive till this horror show is past. We're gonna fly a lot of flags. Half mad, raise a glass. I go back to New York in my apprenticeship. Ask a French head, I pray that France has ended the ship. I stay at work with Hamilton, we write essays against slavery. And every day's a test of our camaraderie and bravery. We cut supply lines and steal contraband. We pick and choose a battle in spaces to take a stand. And every day, sir, entrust me with a command. And every day, no. It dismisses me out of me. Instead of me, he promotes Charles Lee, makes him in second in command. I'm a general. Wee. Yeah, it's not a choice I would have gone with. He shits a bit of about a moment. Everyone attack, retreat, attack, retreat. What are you doing to get back on your feet? But there's so many of them. I'm sorry if that's not just it. Hamilton, that's ready, sir. Have Lafayette take the lead. Yes, sir. 1,000 soldiers die in 100-degree heat as we snatch Hamilton the jaws of defeat. Charles Lee was left behind with a butt to piss in. He started saying this to anybody who would listen. Washington cannot be left alone to his devices, indecisive. From crisis to crisis, the best thing he can do from the revolution is turn and go back to plenty tobacco in Mount Vernon. Don't do a thing, history will prove him wrong. But sir, we have a war to fight, let's move along. Strong words from Lee, some scouts to hold him to it. I can't disobey direct order, and I'll do it. Hello, Alexander, the closest friends I've got. Lawrence, do not throw away your shots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9. The 10 do commandments. The 10 do commandments. Number 1, the challenge, demand the satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action. If they don't, grab a friend, that's the second. Your lieutenant, but there's a gun to be with me. Wait. Hold on. Music clear. Hold on. Yeah, we kinda got bird on that one. So let me get an actual karaoke of that song. instead of that. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 commandments. The 10 commandments. Number 1, the challenge demands satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action. Number 2, if they don't, grab a friend, that's your second. Your lieutenant, when there's reckoning to be reckoned. Have your seconds meet face to face. Negotiate a peace, or negotiate a time and place. This is commonplace, especially between recruits. Most disputes dies and no one shoots. If they don't reach a peace, that's alright. Time to get some pistols and a doctor on site. You pay him in advance, you treat him with civility. You have him turn around so he can have deniability. 2, before the sun is in the sky. Picking a place to die when the tie and dry. 6, heaven knows for your next of kin. Tell him where you've been. Pray that heaven or heaven that's a sin. Ready for the moment of adrenaline when you finally face your opponent. The last chance to negotiate. Send your second, see if you can straight the record straight. Alexander, Aaron Burr, sir. Can we agree that dudes are dumb and immature? Sure, but your man's had to answer for his words, but with his life. We both know that's absurd, sir. Hang on, how many men have died because Lee was inexperienced and ruinous? Okay, so in doing this. Look him in the eye and no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10. Bases fire. Brah! Oh yeah, I have to switch back now. Since we got that song down.
1, 2, 3.
No, I don't want to go through the 10 commandments again. Lee, do you yield? You shot him in the side. Yes, he yielded. I'm satisfied. Go, we run. Here comes the general. This should be fun. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Burr? Get a medic for the general. Yes, sir. Lee, you will never agree with me, but believe me, this young man don't speak for me. Thank you for your service. That's right. I'm a son, sir. Meet me inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Son, don't call me son. This was hard enough without infighting. They called you out with all this bluff. You solve nothing. You aggravate our eyes to the south. You're absolutely right, John. Should have shot him in the mouth. That would shut him up. Son, I'm not your son. What's your tone? I'm not the maiden in need of defending. I am grown. Charles Lee, Thomas Conway, these men take your name and break it through the mud. And then speak through a lot. I can take it. I don't have your name. I don't have your title. But if you gave me a battalion and a group of men to lead, I could fly above a station after the war. Or you could die. And we need you alive. I'm more than willing to die. Your wife needs you alive, son. I need you alive. Call me son one more time. Go home, Alexander. That's an order from your commander. Son, go home. I haven't gone to say that was meet me inside. It was meet me inside. And we're switching right away to that would be enough. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around. How long have you known? A month or so, Eliza, you should have told me. I wrote the general a month ago. No, I begged him to send you home. You should have told me. I'm not sorry. I knew you'd fight until the war was won, that you deserve a chance to meet your son. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, you're released being a poor man's wife, unable to provide for your life, unleashed being a wife. Look around, look at where you are, look at where you started. fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. And if this joy has a fraction of your smile, or a fragment of your mind, we can work, that would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing, the words you keep erasing and creating in your mind. I'm not afraid, I know who I marry, so long as you come home at the end of the day, that would be enough. We don't need a legacy, we don't need money. If I could grant you peace of mind, if you could let me see inside your heart, oh, let me be a part of the narrative and the story that we'll write someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where you decide to stay. And I could be enough, and we could be enough. That would be enough. There's a French song coming up right next. As soon as YouTube wants to load it. Hello. Oh, here's a sort of time to chat. How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeats a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire, leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo. Turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love, who's unafraid to step in. It's not only confusing, confounding the British henchman. Everyone give it up for America's stubborn fighting henchman, Lafayette. I'm taking this hard by the reins and making it go straighter than Ross and Lafayette. I'm never gonna stop it, making up them and Lafayette. Watch me against him, escaping and raging them. Oh, Lafayette. I got the friends with more guns. I come back with more guns and ships. And so the balance shifts. And we rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gift. We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off at sea. But for this to succeed, there's someone else we need. I know Hamilton, so he knows what the henches and tree. It's good in the Benjamin Hamilton. No one has more resilience, how much tactical brilliant Hamilton. We don't fight for the land back, Hamilton. I need my right hand man back. Get your right hand man back. You gotta get your right hand back. You gotta put some thought into the laser, but sooner the better to hit right hand man back. Alexander Hamilton. Troops are waiting in the field for you. If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, I have soldiers that will yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by holy light. The world will never be the same, Alexander. It's just a second. It's a tough song to do normally. Already really quick and all. So. Next one. History has its eyes on you. By Washington. Hope you're doing great today. Hope you're having fun. Whether it's middle of the day, evening, night, morning, afternoon. Hope you're having fun. Real quick. Very quick sip of coffee. Yeah, let's go back. I was younger than you now, than you are now. When I was given my first command, I led my men straight into a massacre. I witnessed the death firsthand. I made every mistake and felt the shame rise in me. And even now I'll lie awake, knowing history has its eyes on me. History has its eyes on me. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you. But remember from here on in, history has its eyes on you. History has its eyes on you. I forgot. This one also has a little issue. The retake of "You'll Be Back." I could have checked before stream. In the playlist, it's the original one. It's not the reprise. So I'll have to make a little intermission there for a second. Wait, did I get it wrong? Quite sure that there were two versions of them. At least I don't do a different version from the original. Oh. I think it's this one. There we go. You say the price of my love's not the price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, but you haul in the sea, but you see me goodbye. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite of estrangements, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. We'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send the 40th battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say our love is raining and you can't go home. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. No, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject, my sweet submissive subject, my loyal royal subject, forever and ever and never and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war for your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go back, so don't throw away the thing we have, 'cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da da da. Everybody, da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. It wasn't this one either. Does it have a different name? Or am I just getting some kind of mandala effects? No idea. I was quite sure that there was one around there. Oh. I'm a little scared. Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes, you have your mother's name. When you came into the world you cried, and it broke my heart. I'm dedicating every day to you. The mistake life was never quite my style. When you smile, you knocked me out, I fought apart, and I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you, we'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you, we'll give the word to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday, yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Sleep when you smile, I am undone. My son, look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There's so much more inside of me now. Ooh, Philip, you outshine the morning sun. My son, when you smile, I fall apart. And I thought I was so smart. My father wasn't around, my father wasn't around. I swear that I'll be around for you. I'll do whatever it takes to make a million mistakes, make the world safe and sound for you. We'll come of age without nation. We'll bleed and fight for you, don't make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you, we'll give the word to you, and you'll blow us away. messed it up. Next. I don't tell it. I may not live to see the Alexander, there's a letter for you from South Carolina. I will gladly join the fight. It's from John Lawrence. I read the letter. No, it's not. And when our children tell our story. Will you read it? They'll tell the story of tonight. On Tuesday the 27th, Lieutenant Colonel John Lawrence was killed in a gunfight against British troops in South Carolina. These troops had not yet received word from Yorktown that the war was over. He is buried here until his family can send for his remains. As you may know, Lieutenant Colonel Lawrence was engaged in recruiting 3,000 men for the 1st All-Black Military Regiment. The surviving members of this regiment have been returned to their masters. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. Alexander, are you alright? I have so much work to do. That was indeed an interlude. Really quick. Because we're already on to the next song and the final one. After the war, I went back to New York. After the war, I went back to New York. I finished up my studies and I practiced law. Work next door. Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his right to the top? Man, the man is non-stop. Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of a brand new nation, the liberty behind the liberation. I intend to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt with my assistant co-counsel. Hamilton, sit down. Our client, Levy Wicks, is innocent. Call your first witness, that's all you had to say. Okay, one more thing. Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Sooner or soon, maybe you're doomed. Why do you ride like you're running out of time? Ride day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Keep on fighting in the meantime. Corruption is such an old song. I can sing along in harmony, and no way is it stronger than Albany. The colony's economy is increasingly starting, and honestly, this is why public I practiced it all, I practically perfected it. I seen injustice in the world and I've corrected it. I know for a strong central democracy. If not, then I'll be Socrates throwing verbal rocks that is mediocrities. Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention. I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention as a New York Junior delegate. What am I going to say may sound indelicate. Goes and proposes his own form of government. His own plan for a new form of government. Talks for 6 hours. The convention is listless. Bright young man. Who's a half-fisted? You always say what you believe. You always say what you believe. Every proclamation guarantees free ammunition for your enemies. Why do you write like it's going out of style? Going right, it's going out of style. Every day you fight like it's going out of style. Do what you do. Alexander. Aaron Burr, sir. Well, it is the middle of the night. Can we confer, sir? Is this a legal matter? Yes, and it's a personally. What do you need? Brr, you're a better lawyer than me. Okay. I know I talk too much. I'm abrasive. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive. My client needs strong defense. You're the solution. Who's the client? The new U.S. Constitution? No. Hear me out. No way. A series of essays, anonymously published, defending the document to the public. No one will read it. I disagree. And if it fails, well, that's why we need it. The Constitution is a mess, so it needs amendments. It's full of contradictions. So is independence. We have to start somewhere. No way. We're making a mistake. Good night. Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for? What? We won the war. What was it all for? Do you support this constitution? Of course. Then defend it. And what if you're backing the wrong horse? Burr. We studied and we fought for and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side. I'll keep all my plans close to my chest. I'll wait here and see with a wind blade blow. I'm taking my time watching the afterbirth of a nation, watching the attention low. Sailing off to London, I am accompanied by someone who always pays. I have found a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my days. It is not a lot of fun, but there's no one who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander, Angelica, don't forget to ride. Look at where you are, look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. And if you're wild, share a fraction of your time. If I could grant you peace of mind, would that be enough? Alexander joins forces with James Madison and John Jay to write a series of essays defending the new United States Constitution entitled The Federalist Papers. The plan was to write a total of 25 essays, the work divided evenly among the three men. In the end, they wrote 85 essays in the span of 6 months. John Jay got sick after writing 5. Jane Madison wrote the 29th. Hamilton wrote the other 51! How do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Like you're running out of time, are you running out of time? How do you write like tomorrow on the right? How do you write like you needed to survive? How do you write every second you're alive? Every second you're alive, every second you're alive. They're asking me to lead. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand, treasury or state. No, it's a lot to ask, treasury or state, to lead behind the world you know. Sir, do you want me to run the treasury or state department? Treasury. Let's go. Alexander. I have to leave. Alexander, look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. How blessed, they're asking me to leave. Look around, isn't this enough? He'll never be satisfied. He'll never be satisfied. Why do you assume you're smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're smartest in the room? Soon I assume it's gonna be your doom. Why do you fight like you're running out of time? Why do you fight like tomorrow has its eyes on you? I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am Alexander Hamilton, just you wait. I am not throwing away my shot. That was Act 1. That was the first half of the musical. And now get to see the second half right now. We're gonna start right away. More rap song in this one. So I might be a little scout. Please don't mind it too much. Probably gonna play after 1789. How does the bastard, orphan, immigrant, decorated wolf it, unite the colonies, promote it, fight the other founding fathers till he has forfeit, have it all, lost it all, ready for more yet, Treasury Secretary, Washington's the president, every American experiment sets a precedent, not so fast. Someone came along to resist him, pissed him off until we had a two-party system. You haven't made it yet, you haven't had the chance, cause it's been kicking ass as the ambassador of France. But someone's gotta keep the American promise, you simply must meet Thomas Jefferson's coming home. 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 Lord is been off in Paris for so long. France is following us to revolution. There is no more status quo. But the sun comes up and the world still spins. I helped Lafayette after declaration. Then I said I gotta go. I gotta be in Monticello. Now the work at home begins. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Virginia, my home sweet home, I wanna give you a kiss. I've been up in Paris. I've been basically missed the dead Hades. I traveled the wide world, came back to this. There's a letter on my desk from the president. I haven't even put down my rags down yet. Sally Bill and darting, munch up in it. Says the president's have some in cabinet, and I'm set to be the secretary of state. Great. And I'm already sent it to prove it. I just got home and now I'm heading up to New York. Heading to New York, heading to New York. Looking at the rolling field, I can't believe that we are free and ready to face whatever's awaiting me in NYC. But who's waiting for me? Friend James Madison, right in the face. He grabs my arm and I respond, what's going on? Us, we are engaged in a battle for our nations very soon. Can you get us out of the mess we're in? Hamilton's new financial plan is nothing less than government control. I've been fighting for the South alone. Where have you been? France? We have to win. Well, what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Have come home to this at first into a political abyss. At first into the abyss. I've had my first cabinet meeting today. Chicka-pow! I guess I better stay. I'm already on my way. Get to the bottom of this. What did I miss? Mr. Jefferson's welcome home. Mr. Jefferson's Alexander Hamilton. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. So you've been off in Paris for so long. So what did I miss? If you arrived now, you missed the first act. Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with us in New York City. Are you ready for a cabinet meeting? The issues on the table: Secretary Hamilton's plan to assume state debt and establish a national bank. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor, sir. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We fought for these ideals, we shouldn't sell for less. There's otherwise would enterprising men call them. Don't be surprised, you guys, cause I wrote them. But Hamilton forgets his plans with how the government assumes that debts. Now, at least you bet has to put our benefits. The very seat of government where Hamilton sits. Not true. Oh, if the shoe fits, wear it. Why, if New York's in debt, why should Virginia bear it? Our debts are paid, I'm afraid. Don't tax the South, cause we got it made in the shade. In Virginia, we plant seeds in the ground, we create. You just wanna move our money around. This financial plan is an outrageous man. There's too many damn pains for any man to understand. Stand with me in the land of the free and pray to God we never see Hamilton's candidacy. Look, when Britain's taxed our tea, we got frisky. Imagine what's gonna happen when you try to tax our whiskey. Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, your response? Thomas, that was a real nice declaration. Welcome to the present. We're running a real nation. Would you like to join us or some mellow, doing whatever the hell it is you do in Monticello? If we assume the debts, the union debt, that's a new line of credit, a financial diuretic. How do you not get it? If we're aggressive and competitive, the union gets a boost. You'd rather give it a sedative? A civics lesson from a slaver. Hey neighbor, your debts are paid cause you don't pay for labor. You plants it in the south to create. Yeah, keep planting, we know who's really doing the planting. And another thing, Mr. Age of Enlightenment, don't lecture me about the war, you didn't fight in it. You think I'm frightened of you, man? We almost died in the trench while you were off getting high with the French. Thomas Jefferson, always hesitant with the President Fredison. There isn't a plan, they doesn't Jefferson, Madison. You're mad at as a hat son. Take your medicine. Damn, you're in the worse shape than the national debt is sitting. That's useless as two shit. Hey, turn around, bend over. I'll show you where my shoe fits. Excuse me, Madison, Jefferson, take a walk. Hamilton, take a walk. We'll reconvene after a brief recess. Hamilton said a word. You don't have the votes. You don't have the votes. Ha 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 ha. You're gonna need congressional approval and you don't have the votes. Such a blunder, sometimes it makes me wonder why I even bring the thunder. Why you even bring the thunder? You wanna pull yourself together? I'm sorry, these Virginians are birds of a feathers. Young man, I'm from Virginia, so watch your mouth. So we let Congress get held on stage by the South? You need the votes. No, we need bold strokes to need this plan. No, you need to convince more folks. James Madison won't talk to me, that's a non-starter. Winning was easy, young man. Governing's harder. That being intransigent, you have to find a compromise. But they don't have a plan, they just hate mine. What happens if I don't get congressional approval? I imagine they'll call for your removal. Sir, figure it out, Alexander. That's an order from your commander. We have another one. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dearest Angelica, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps into this petty pace today to day. I trust you'll understand the reference to another Scottish tragedy without me having to name the play. I think in Macbeth, and ambition is my folly. I'm a polymath, a pain in the ass, a massive pain. My Addison is bunko, the Jefferson is by the coffin. Brennan's for Congress on the way to dance name. Now you are notion away. Why do you leave a notion away? Thoughts of you subside, and I get another letter. I cannot hide. Take a break. I'm on my way. There's a little surprise before supper, and it cannot wait. I'll be there in just a minute to save my plate. Alexander. Okay. Your son is 9-year-old today. He has something he'd like to say. He's been practicing all day. Philip, take it away. Daddy, look. My name is Philip. I'm a poet. I wrote this poem just to show it. Am I just a 9? It can write rhymes, but it can't write mine. I practice French and play piano with my mother. I have a sister, but I want a little brother. My dad is trying to start America's brink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take a break. Here's our kids pretty good. Run away with us in the summer, let's go upstairs. I've got so much on my plate. We can go stay with my father. There's a lake I know in a nearby park. You and I can go when the night gets dark. I'll try to get away. Dearest Alexander, you must get with the Jeffersons. Sit down with them and compromise. Not supper to agree, your favorite older sister. Angelica reminds you there's someone in your corner all the way across the sea. The letter I received from you 2 weeks ago, I noticed a comma in the middle of the phrase. It changed the meaning. Did you intend this? One stroke and you come to my waking days. It says, my dearest Angelica, with a comma after dearest. You've written, my dearest Angelica. Anyways, all this to say, I'm coming home this summer after my sister's invitations. I'll be there with your family, but you make your way upstate. I know you're very busy, I know your work's important. I'm crossing the ocean and I just can't wait. I won't be an ocean away, I won't be a moment away. Alexander, come downstairs. Angelica's arriving today. Angelica, Eliza, Miss Goyra's sisters. Alexander, hi. It's good to see your face. Angelica, tell this henchman John hasn't spent the summer with his family. Angelica, tell my wife John Adams doesn't have a real job anyway. You're not joining us. Wait, I'm afraid I cannot join you upstate. Alexander, I came all this way, she came all this way. Take a break. You know I have to get my plan through Congress. And away with us in the summer, let's go upstate. Lose my job if I don't get my plan through Congress. We can all stay with the father, there's a lake I know. And it's in a nearby park. You and I can go. Take a break and get away with us for summer, let's go upstate. We can stay, we all go stay with our family. Take your time, close your eyes and dream when the night gets dark. Take a break. I have to plan my plan through Congress. I can't stop till I get this plan through Congress. It's always overworked. There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone under stress meets someone looking pretty. There's trouble in the air, you can smell it. When Alexander's by himself, I'll let him tell it. I hadn't slept in a week, I was weak, I was awake. You've never seen a bastard orphan more in need of a break. Longing for Angelica, missing my wife. That's when Miss Maria Reynolds walked into my life. She said, I know you're a man of honor. I'm so sorry to bother you at home, but I don't know where to go. And I came here all alone. She said, my husband's doing me wrong, beating me, chin me, mistreating me. Suddenly he's up and gone. I don't have the means to go on, so I offered a balloon. I offered to walk her home. She said, you're too kind, so I gave her $30. I had sucked her where she lived. Walk away, she said, this one's mine, so. And I said, well, I should head back home. She turned red, she led me to her bed. I have a hair sprayed and said, stay. Hey. Hey. That's when I began to pray, Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this, but my God, she looks so hopeless. And her body's saying, oh yes. No, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. In my mind, I'm trying to go. Then her mouth is on mine and I don't say. Last time it became pastime. A month into this endeavor, I received a letter from Mr. James Reynolds. Even beside he said, dear sir, how this letter finds you in good health and is progress first enough position to pour wealth in the pockets of people like me down on their luck. You see, that was my wife that decided to you made the wrong sucker, I got called. So now time to pay the piper for the pants you unbuckled. But hey, you can keep seeing my whole wife. Even if the price is right or not, I'm telling you why. I hit the leather and I raised to her place, scream, how could you? In her face she said, no sir. Half dressed apologetic and mad, she looked pathetic, she cried, please don't go sir. This was your whole story, sir. I don't know about any other stuff, cry, got me get up. I didn't know any better, I'm ruined. Please don't leave me hanging helpless, how could I do this? I don't want you, I want me back, you can stay.
Say no to this.
I don't know how to say no to this, cause the situation's helpless, and my body's screaming hell yes. No, show me how to say no to this. How can I say no to this? There's nowhere I can go. When her body's on mine, I do not say yes. 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 Nowhere I can go. Nobody needs to know. Mr. Secretary. Hi, Mr. Burr, sir. Did you hear the news about good old General Mercer? No. In No Cremon Street? Yeah. Named it after him. The Mercer's legacy is secure. Sure. And all he had to do was die. That's a lot less work. We ought to give it a try. Ha! Now we're gonna catch that plan through. I guess I'm gonna finally have to listen to you. Really? Talk less. Smile more. Do whatever it takes to get my plan on the Congress floor. No, Madison and Jefferson are merciless. I hate the sin, love the sinner. Hamilton! I'm sorry, Burr, I gotta go, but decisions are happening over dinner. Two Virginians and an immigrant walk into a room diametrically opposed. Foes emerge with a compromise, having opened doors that were previously closed. Rose. The immigrant emerges with an unprecedented financial power, and the system he can shape however he wants. The Virginians emerge with the nation's capital, and here's the pièce de resistance. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the game is played, or how the trade, how the sausage gets made. We just assume that it happens, but no one else was in the room where it happens. Thomas claims Alexander was on Washington's doorstep one day in distress and disgrace. Thomas claims Alexander said, "I know it has to," and basically begged me to join the fray. Thomas claims I approached Madison and said, "I know you hate him, but let's hear what he has to say." Thomas claims how I arranged the meeting, I arranged the menu, the venue, the seating, but no one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the party gets to us. The pieces that are sacrificed in every game of chess. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens. Meanwhile, my son is creeping with the fact that not every issue can be settled by committee. Meanwhile, Congress is fighting over where to put the capital. It isn't British. Then Jefferson approaches with a diviner and invite, and Madison responds with cheap pigeon and insight. Maybe we can solve one problem with another and win a victory for the Southerners. In other words, a quid pro quo, I suppose. Wouldn't you like to work a little closer to home? Actually, I would. I'll propose to Potomac, and you're providing his votes. Well, we'll see how it goes. Let's go. No! One else was in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. My God, in God we trust. I will never really know what got discussed. Click, boom! Then it happened, and no one else was in the room where it happened. Alexander Hamilton. What did you say to you to get you to sail New York City down the river? Alexander Hamilton. Did Washington know about the dinner? Was there presidential to deliver? Or did you know even then it doesn't matter where you put the US Capitol? Because we have the banks that we're in the same spot. You got more than you gave, and I wanted what I got. When you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. But you don't get a win unless you play in the game. Oh, you get love for it, you get hate for it, you get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. God help and forgive me. I wanna build something that's gonna outlive me. What do you want, Burr? What do you want, Burr? If you stand for nothing, Burr, what will you fall, Burr? I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. be in the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room. Oh, I wanna be in. I wanna be in. I've got to be in the room, in that big whole room. The art of compromise. Hold your nose and close your eyes. We want our leaders to save the day, but we don't get a say in what they say. They dream of a brand new start, but we dream in the dark for the most part. Dark as a tomb where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've gotta be in the room. Boom. That was the room where it happens. Back to Skylers.
Look! Grandpa's in the paper!
I got fooled once. Yeah. We almost got fooled twice. This one's also a lyric instead of karaoke. So once again, I'm not sure if we'll find as many for Skylar defeated compared to the other songs. The much higher one. There we go. Look! Grandpa's in the paper! War hero Philip Schuyler loses Senate, seat to young hubstar Aaron Burr. Grandpa just lost his seat in the Senate. Sometimes that's how it goes. But he's gotta find out in minutes. I'm sure you already knows. Further down. Let's meet in New York Senator from New York, Senator Burr. When are you a Democratic Republican? It's being one put me on up and up again. No one knows what you are, what you do. They don't need to know me, they don't like you. Excuse me? Oh, Wall Street thinks you're great. You'll always be adored by the things you create. People think you're a crook. Got a seat was up to grabs, so I took it. I always considered you a friend. I don't think what I had to hand. You changed parties to run against my father-in-law. I changed parties to seize the opportunity I saw. I swear your pride will be the death of us all. Beware, it goes beyond the fall. That was quick. It's already over. Just saying that Philip Schuyler was replaced by Aaron Burr in the politics. Have to leave that one aside. And we get on our second cabinet battle.
Issue on the table. France is on the verge of war with England. Now, do we provide aid and troops to our French allies, or do we stay out of it? Remember, my decision on this matter is not subject to congressional approval. The only person you have to convince is me. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor, sir.
When we were on death row, when we were needy, we made a promise, we signed a treaty. We needed money and guns and have a chance. Who provided those funds? France. In return, they didn't ask for land, only a promise that we'll lend a hand and stand with them. And if you fought against oppressor, and revolution is messy, but now's the time to stand with our brothers as they fight against the tyranny. I know that Alexander Hamilton is here and he would rather not have this debate. I'll remind you that he is not Secretary of State. He knows nothing of royalty, smells like humanity, dresses like fake royalty, spreads the rise above his station. Everything he does betrays the idea of our nation. Hey, and if you don't know, now you know, Mr. President.
Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton.
Response.
Come on. You must be out of your goddamn mind if you think the president is gonna bring the nation to the brink of meddling in the middle of a military mess, a game of chess where France is queen and kingless, who signed a treaty with a king whose head is now in a basket. Would you like to take it out and ask it? dead. Enough! Enough! Hamilton is right.
Mr. President,
Fragile to start another fight.
but sir, do we not fight for freedom?
Sure, when the French figure out who's gonna lead them.
The people are leading.
The people are rioting. There's a difference. Frankly, it's a little disquieting. You would let your ideals blind you to reality. Hamilton, sir, draft a statement of neutrality.
Did you forget Lafayette?
What?
Have you an ounce of regret? You accumulate debt, you accumulate power, yet in the hour of need you forget.
Lafayette's a smart man, he'll be fine. And before he was your friend, he was mine. If we try to fight in every revolution in the world, we never stop. Where do we draw the line?
So quick-witted.
Alas, I admit it.
I bet you were quite the
That
lawyer.
defendant's got acquitted.
Yeah, well, someone's always around you. You're
What?
nothing without Washington behind you.
Hamilton.
That is Colin. Those Buckeyata. It must be nice. It must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side. It must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side. Every action has its equal opposite reaction. Thanks to Hamilton, our cabinet's fraction into factions. Try not to crack under the stress we're breaking down. We smack each other in the press and we don't print retraction. I get no satisfaction witnessing its fits of passion. Wait, he primps and prints and dresses like a piece of fashion. Upper citizens of farmers live ration to ration as Wall Street's rob them blind in search of chips to cash in. That prick is asking for someone to bring him to task. Somebody give me some dirt on this vacuous mask so we can analyze and mask him. I'll pull the trigger on in some unloaded gun and cock it while we are still etching. We got Washington in his pocket. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. Look at the Bill of Rights, which our roots in crimson dried. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. So he's double the side of the government. I was in trouble with much of a previous government side. Look in his eyes, see how his eyes follow the scent of its enterprise, centralizing national credit and making our American career competitive. If we don't stop it, we aid and abide it. I have to resign. Somebody has to stand up for the South, well, somebody has to stand up to his mouth. If there's a fire you're trying to douse, so clear out fire out of your house. I'm in the cabinet, I am complicit, I am watching him grabbing out of power and kissing it, but Washington isn't gonna listen to the difference is the kid is out. Ladies and gentlemen, some of the English rules. This imaging is keeping us on the goals. Let's always for the rest of the audience. Oh, so there's a freaking record. No, let's see what it goes. Oh, because every second is very close. If we follow the money and see how it leads. Get in the weeds, look for the seeds of Hamilton's seed. It must be nice, it must be nice. Follow the money and see where it goes. It must be nice, it must be nice. The emperor has no clothes, he won't be visible. We won't be denied. Still, it must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. Turns out I forgot to bring that one. Forgot to write that one down. There's probably another one I missed. What did I miss? Mr. President, you asked to see me? I know you're busy. What do you need, sir? Sir? I want to give you a word of warning. Sir, I don't know what you heard, but whatever it is, Jefferson started it. Thomas Jefferson resigned this morning. You're kidding. I need a favor. Whatever you say, sir. Jefferson will pay for his behavior. Shh. Talk less. I use the press, I'll write in the pseudonym. As you see what I can do to him. I'll need you to draft an address. Yes, he resigned, you can finally speak your mind. No. He's stepping down so he can run for president. Ha! Good luck defeating you, sir. I'm stepping down, I'm not running for president. I'm sorry, what? One last time. relax, have a drink with me one last time. Let's take a break tonight, and then we'll teach them how to say goodbye. Say goodbye, you and I. No sir, why? I wanna talk about neutrality. Sir, with Britain and France in the wage of war is it best time? I wanna warn against partisan fighting, but pick up a pen, start writing. I wanna talk about what I have learned, the hard won wisdom I have learned. As far as people are concerned, you have to serve, you could continue to serve. No, one last time, the people will hear from me. One last time. And if we get this right, we're gonna teach them how to say goodbye, you and I. Mr. President, they will say you're weak. No, they will see we're strong. Our positions are unique, so I use it to move them along. Why do you have to say goodbye? If I say goodbye, the Russian learns to move on. It outlives me when I'm gone. Like the scripture says, everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. They'll be safe in the nation we've made. I wanna sit under my own vine and fig tree, a moment alone in the shade, at home in this nation we've made. One last time, one last time, one last time. So, in reviewing the incidents of my administration, I am conscious of intentional error. I am nevertheless too sensible of my defects not to think it's probable, and I may have committed many errors. I shall also carry with me the hope that my country will view them with indulgence, and that after 45 years of my life dedicated to its service and with an upright zeal, the fault of incompetent abilities will be consigned to oblivion, as I myself must soon be to the mentions of rest. I anticipate with pleasing expectation that retreat in which I promise myself to realize the sweet enjoyment of partaking in the midst of my fellow citizens, the benign influence of good laws, and the free government as the ever-favorite object of my heart, and the happy reward as I trust our mutual career, our mutual cares, labors, and dangers. One last time,
George Washington's going home.
teach them to say goodbye.
George Washington's going home.
And I,
George Washington's going home. George Washington's going home.
History has its side.
George Washington's going home.
We're gonna teach them how
Teach him how to say goodbye. Teach him how.
say
goodbye.
Say
Say goodbye.
One last,
One last time.
Un peu de compétition. They say George Washington's using his power and stepping away. Is that true? I wasn't aware there was something a person could do. I'm perplexed. Are we going to keep on replacing whoever's in charge? And so, who's next? There's nobody else in their country whose room's quite as large. John Adams? I know him. That can be. That's that little guy who spoke to me. All those years ago, what was it? 85. That woman they're going to it's in my life. Oceans rise, Empire's fall. Next to Washington, they all look small. All alone, watch them run. They'll tear each other into pieces. Jesus Christ, this will be fun. Da 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 da. President John Adams. Good luck.
Out is Hamilton, the short-tempered
Wait. Are we back onto another one of those lyrical videos? That's really annoying. Like I pulled a playlist specifically for it to be for karaoke's, and it just doesn't. There's a bunch of lyric songs in there. That's terrible. Oh man. I went through it once, but like I missed some of them. Breaks. I was a bastard, orphan, son of a whale. Wait, what? Oh, I got the wrong one. My bad. Oh, it's just me scuffing there. Try to find the Adams administration. I want the lyrics. Oh, I want the lyrics, but not on this. How does Hamilton, the short-tempered protein creature of the Coast Guard, founder of the New York Post, ardently abuse his cabinet post, destroys his reputation? Welcome, folks, to the Adams administration. Jefferson's the run-up, which makes him vice president. Washington can help you now. No more Mr. Nice, President. Adams fires Hamilton, privately calling a Creole boss, and his tones say what? Hamilton publishes his record. Sit down, John, you fat mother! Hamilton is out of control. This is great. He's out of power. He holds no office, and he just destroyed President John Adams, the only other significant member of his party. Hamilton's host unto himself. As long as he can hold a pen, he's a threat. Let's let him know what we know. Mr. Vice President. Mr. Madison. Notable. What is it? We have checked the stubs from separate accounts. Almost $1,000 paid in different amounts to a Mr. James Reynolds way back in 1791. Is that what you have? Are you done? You are uniquely a situation by virtue of your position. Though virtue is not the word I apply to this situation, to seek financial gain, to stray from your sacred mission. And the evidence suggests you're engaged in speculation. An immigrant embezzling government funds. You can almost see the headlines. Your career is done. Perhaps I hope you save some money for your daughters and sons. Your best run back from where you can. You don't even know what you're asking me to confess. Confess! You have nothing. I don't have to tell you anything at all. Unless if I can prove that I never broke the law. You promised not to tell another soul what you saw. No one else was in the room where it happened. Is that a yes? Yes. Dear sir, I hope this letter finds you in good health and a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me down on their luck. You see, that was my wife who decided to— What? She escorted me to bed, and when she had me in a quarter, that's when Reynolds extorted me for a solid fee. I've been quarterly, I may have moderately won my prospects, but my papers are orderly. As you can see, I kept a record of every check in my checkered history. Check it again against your list and check consistency. I've never spent a cent that wasn't mine. You sent the dogs after my sin, that's fine. Yes, I have reason for shame. I have not committed treason and insulted my good name. As you can see, I have done nothing to provoke legal action. I must answer to your satisfaction. My God, gentlemen, let's go. The people won't know what we know. But how do I know you won't use this against me the next time we go toe to toe? Alexander, rumors only grow, and we both know what we know. We both know when it's time. And that was the Adams administration. A bit annoying that a quote-unquote karaoke playlist has a ton of just lyrical songs. And by the way, the next one is also a lyrical song. But never mind. We're getting back to this. Oh wait, that was both of them. My bad. Yeah, that was the Adams administration, and we know in that one. The world won't know what we know. Just keeping straight ahead to Hurricane. In the eye of a hurricane, there is quiet for just a moment. A yellow sky. When I was 17, a hurricane destroyed my town. I didn't drown, I couldn't seem to die. I wrote my way out, wrote everything down, far as I could see. I wrote my way out, I looked up and the town had its eyes on me. They passed the plates around to the strangers, moved to kindness by my story, raised enough for me to book passage on the ship that was New York bound. I wrote my way out to hell, I wrote my way to revolution. I was louder than the cracks in the bell. I wrote to Eliza love letters until she fell. I wrote about the constitutions, and I defended it well. And in the face of ignorance and resistance, I wrote financial system into existence and went up my prayers to God. In the eyes of a hurricane, there is a quiet for just a moment. A yellow sky. I was 12 when my mother died. She was holding me. We were sick and she was holding me. I couldn't seem to die.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
I'll write my way out with everything down, far as I can see.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait.
I'll write my way out, overwhelm them with honesty. This is the eye of the hurricane. This is the only way I can protect my legacy.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait.
The Reynolds pamphlets. Talking about it. Wait. Read this? Alexander Hamilton at the Torrid Affair and wrote it down right there. Hi, that! A charge against me, his connection with one of James Renault. For purposes of improper speculation, my real crime is an anonymous connection with his wife. For a considerable time with his knowing consent. Damn! I had freaking meeting with her most of the time at my own house, at his own house. Damn! Miss Hamilton with her children being absent on a visit to her father. No. Boo! Have you read this? Oh, he's never gonna be president now. He's never gonna be president now. Oh, he's never gonna be president now. Never gonna be president now. Oh, he's gonna be never be president now. Never gonna be president now. That's one less thing to worry about. No, that's one less thing to worry about. I came as soon as I heard Angelica all the way from London. Damn, someone understands what I'm struggling here to do. I'm not here for you. Ooh. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone that's trusting or as kind. I know my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose the happiness over mine every time. Put what he had aside. I'm standing at her side. You can never be satisfied. Gotta help you side. I'm gonna be president now. Never gonna be president. I was never gonna be president now. Never gonna be president now. I was never gonna be president now. Never gonna be president now. That's one less thing to worry about. That's one less thing to worry about. I was never gonna be. It's too much president now. It's gonna be. I was never gonna be president now. I was gonna be president now. I was never gonna be president. Damn! At least he was honest with our money. That's one less thing to worry about. That's one less thing to worry about. Have you read this? You ever see somebody ruining their own life? It's my life. Angelica Alexander, congratulations. I've invented a new kind of stupid, a damage you can never undo kind of stupid. Unopened all the cages in the zoo kind of stupid. Truly you didn't think this through kind of stupid. Let's review. You took a rumor a few, maybe two people knew and refuted it by sharing an affair of which no one accused you. I begged you to take a break, you refused to. So scared of what your enemies will do to you. You're the only me you ever seem to lose to. We know why Jefferson can do what he wants. He doesn't dignify schoolyard taunts with a response. So yeah, congratulations, Angelica. You've redefined your legacy, congratulations. It was an act of political sacrifice. Sacrifice? I languished in a loveless marriage in London. I lived only to read your letters. I know at you and thank God what we have. What have we done with our lives and what it together? That doesn't wipe the tears of the years away. I'm back in the city and I'm here to stay. And you know what I'm here to do, Angelica? I'm not here for you. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting us or as kind. And in a million years you said to me this one time. So I stood back. Do you know why? Do you know why? I love my sister more than anything in this life. I would choose her happiness over mine every time. Life is the best thing in our lives. So never lose sight of the fact that you have been blessed with the best wife. Congratulations for the rest of your life. Every sacrifice you make is for my sister. Give her the best life. Congratulations. Time to burn. Oh yeah, I think I know which one it is. I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moments I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? He said, be careful with that one, love. You will do what it takes to survive. When your words flooded my senses, your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the words seem to burn, published the letters she wrote you. You told the whole world how you brought this God into our bed, and clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you had done? She said you have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border and senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart and watching it burn. Watching it burn. The word has no right to my heart. The word has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit the right to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You sleep in your office instead. With only the memories of when you were I hope that you those songs. I swallowed that burn. Meet the latest graduates of King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The scholars say I got the same for choices and brains of pops. The ladies say my brain's not well to resemble stuff. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. Gotta be my own man like my father, but bolder. I showed her his legacy. I used to hear him say that someday would blow us all away. Ladies, I'm looking for Mr. George who made a speech last week on the 4th of July speaker. It's this part of my father's legacy in front of a crowd. I can't have doubt, I'm making my father proud. I saw him just up the Broadway, a couple blocks. He was going to see a play. I go visit this box. God, you're a fox, and you look pretty good at a fox. Cat was sort of way. George, I'm trying to watch the show. You should have watched your mouth before you talked about my father, though. I didn't say anything that wasn't true. My father's a scoundrel, and so it seems are you. Oh, it's like that? Yeah, I don't fool around. I'm not like your little schoolboy friend. See you on the dueling ground, that is, unless you wanna step outside now. I know where to find you. Peace off. I'm watching the show now. Pops, if only had... Pops, if only had If you had only heard the shit said about you, I doubt you would have let it slide, and I was not about to slow down. I came to ask you for advice. This is my very first duel. I don't exactly call that subjecting ball in school. Did your friends attempt to negotiate a peace? They refused to apologize. We had to let the peace talk cease. Why is this happening? Across the river in New Jersey. Everything's legal in New Jersey. Alright, so that's what you're gonna do. Stand there like a man until C.Alls is in front of you. While the time comes, fire your weapon in the air. That's what put an end to this whole affair. But what if he decides to shoot? Then we're gonna... No, he'll follow suit if he's truly a man of honor. To take someone's life, that is something you can shake. Philip, your mother can't take you another outbreak. Father, promise me you don't want this young man's blood on your conscience. Okay, I promise. Come back home when you're done. Take my guns. Be smart. Make me proud, son. My name is Philip. I am a poet. And I'm a little nervous, but I can't show it. I'm sorry, I'm a Hamilton with pride. You talk about my father, I cannot let it slide. Mr. C.Alls, how was the rest of your show? I'd rather skip the pleasantry, let's go. Grab your pistol, confer with your men. The duel will commence after we count to 10. Count to 10. Look them in the eyes, I'm no ire. Summon all the courage you require. And Sonic and clearly him you can towards the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Where's my son? Mr. Hamilton, come in. They brought him half an hour ago. He has lost a lot of blood on the way over. Is he alive? Still alive? Yes, but we have to understand the bullet entered just above his hip and lodged into his right arm. Can I see him, please? I'm doing everything I can, but the wound was already infected when you arrived. Philip. Pa. I did exactly as you said, Pa. I held my head up high. I know. Shh. I know. Shh. We did everything just right. Even before we got tense. I was aiming for the sky. I know. I was aiming for the sky. I know. Shh. Save your strength and stay alive. Now, Eliza, is he breathing? Is he going to survive this? Who did this? Alexander, did you know? No, I'm so sorry for forgetting what you told me. My son, we played piano. I told you piano would put your hands on mine. You change the melody every time. Ha, I would always change the line. Shh, I know. I would always change the line. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8. I'm not good at crying crocodile tears. Oh shoot. There are moments that the words don't reach. There is suffering too terrible to name. You hold your child as tight as you can and push away the unimaginable. The moment when you're in so deep, feels easier to just swim down. The helmets move up, down, and learn to live in the unimaginable. I spend hours in a garden. I walk alone to the store, and it's quiet uptown. I never liked the quiet before. I take the children to church on Sunday. A sign of the cross at the door, and I pray. That never used to happen before. If you see him in the streets, walking by himself, talking to himself, I think like it uptown, it's quiet uptown.
He is walking through the unimaginable.
His hair has gone gray, he passes every day. They say he walks the length of the city.
Knock me out fall apart.
Can you imagine?
Look at where we are. Look at where we started. I know I don't deserve you, Eliza, but hear me out, I would be enough. If I could spare his life, if I could trade his life for mine, he'd be standing here right now, and you would smile, and I would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges we're facing. I know there's no replacing what we've lost, and you need time, but I'm not afraid. I know who I marry. Just let me stay here by your side. That would be enough.
If you see him in the street, walking by the side, talking by the side, have pity.
Eliza, do you like it up down? It's quiet up down.
He is trying to do the unimaginable. See them walking in the park, long after dark, taking in the sights of the city.
Look around, Eliza.
They are trying to do the unimaginable.
There are moments that the words don't reach. There's a grace too powerful to name. Push away what we can never understand. We push away the unimaginable. They are standing in the garden, Alexander by Eliza's side. Takes his hand. It's quiet uptown.
Forgiveness. Can you imagine?
It's really quiet uptown.
Forgiveness. Can you imagine? If you see him in the street, walking by the side, talking by the side, have pity. They are going through the unimaginable.
I don't have that many left. 3, 4, 5. I have 5 songs left. Every action has an equal opposite reaction. John Adams shut the bell. I love the guy that is in traction. Poor Alexander Hamilton is missing in action. I know I'm facing Haribo with his own faction. It's very attractive in the North New York and likes and chance. It's not very forthcoming on any particular stance. Ask him a question, the answer is obscurely dense. As they say, I'm a Francophile, but at least I know where France is. Thomas, that's a problem, see? The sea burrows the likes extreme you. Ha! You need to change course, a key endorsement might redeem you. Who did you have in mind? Long laugh. Or is it? You used to work on the same staff. What? It might be nice. It might be nice. To get Hamilton on your side. It might be nice. It might be nice. To get Hamilton on your side. Talk less, smile more, don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. Shake hands with him, charm her. It's been 1800, it's 1300, ladies. Tell your husbands what for bear. I don't like Adams. Oh, he's gonna lose. That's just the fittest. Jefferson in love with Frank. He's so latest. I like that Aaron Bear. I can't believe we're here with him. He seems approachable. Like you could grab a beer with him. Dear Mr. Hamilton, your fellow Federalists would like to know who you'll be voting. It's quiet up down. Dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams doesn't stand a chance, so who are you promoting? It's quiet up down. Jefferson above, we know it's lose-lose. Jefferson above, but if you had to choose. Dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams doesn't stand a chance, so who are you promoting? But if you had to choose, if it isn't Aaron Burr, Sir Alexander, you've created quite a star, sir. I'm going door to door. You're openly campaigning? Sure, that's new. Honestly, that's kind of grainy. But, sir, is there anything that we wouldn't do? No, I'm chasing what I want, and you know what? What? I learned that from you. If you had to choose, if you had to choose, it's a tie. If you had to choose, if you had to choose, it's up to Vegas. If you had to choose, if you had to choose, it's up to Hamilton. If you had to choose, if you had to choose, if you had to choose. People are asking to hear my vote, but the country is facing a difficult choice. And if you were to ask me who I'd promote, Jefferson has my vote. I've never agreed with Jefferson once. We have fought on like 75 different fronts. But when all is said and all is done, Jefferson has beliefs. Burr has none. Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned. Hamilton's on your side. Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned. Man, you won in a landslide. Congrats on the race well run. I did give you a fight. I look forward to our partnership. Our partnership? As vice president. Yeah, right. You hear this guy? Man openly campaigns against me, talking about I look forward to our partnership. It's crazy that the guy who comes in second become vice president. Yeah, you know what? We could change that. You know what? Why? Because I'm the president. Hey, but when you see Hamilton, thank him for the endorsements. How does Hamilton, an arrogant immigrant, orphan, pastor, well, son, somehow unders Thomas Jefferson, his enemies? To begin, since the beginning, a man is the place in the beginning just to keep me from winning. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. You've kept me from the room where it happens for the last time. Dear Alexander, I am slow to anger, but I told the line as I reckon with the effect of your life on mine. I look back on where I failed, and in every place I checked, the only common thread has been your disrespect. No, you call me amoral, a dangerous disgrace. If you've got something to say, name a time and place, face to face. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. Ada Burr. Mr. Vice President, I am not the reason no one trusts you. No one knows. Oops, might be too early. Hey there, Mr. Vice President, I am not the reason no one trusts you. No one knows what you believe. I will not equivocate on my opinion. I have always worn it on my sleeve. Even if I said what you think I said, I would need to cite a more specific grievance. Isn't it into my list of 30 years of disagreements? Sweet Jesus. Hey, I have not been shy. I am just a guy in the public eye trying to do my best for our critic. I don't want to fight, but I want to apologize for what's right. I have been to be careful how you proceed, good man, and temperate indeed, good man. Answer for your accusation. I'll lay at your feet or prepare to bleed, good man. But your grievance is legitimate. I stand by what I say, every bit of it. If you stand only for yourself, it's what you do. I can't apologize because it's true. Then stand, Alexander. We all can. Done. Guns drawn. Johan. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. Abraham. Hated Burr. Listen. Alexander, come back to sleep. I have an early meeting out of town. It's still dark outside. I know, I just need to write something down. Why do you write like you're running out of time? Come back to bed, that would be enough. I'll be back before you know I'm gone. Come back to sleep, these meetings are down. I'm going back to sleep. Hey. Best of wives and best of women. That was a quick one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, it's not a tender recommendation. We rode across the Hosanna down. My friend William P. Van Ness signed on as my
Number 2.
Hamilton arrived with his crew. Nathaniel Pendleton and the doctor that he knew.
Number 3.
I watched Hamilton examine the terrain. I wish I could tell you what was happening in his brain. Man has poisoned my political pursuits. Most people die no shit. Never thought Hamilton drew first position, looking to the world like a man on a mission. This is a soldier with a marksman ability. The doctor turned around so he could have deniability.
5.
No, I didn't know this at the time, but we were near the same spot your son died. Why? Examining the scan with such rigor, I watched as he methodically fiddled with the trigger.
7.
Confession time, here's what I got. My fellow soldiers will tell you I'm a terrible shout.
Number 8.
The last chance to negotiate. Saying the same things, I can set the record straight. They won't teach you this in your class, but look it up. Hamilton was wearing his glasses. Why? If not to take deadly aim. It seemed on me, a world will never be the same. I had only one thought before the slaughter. This man will not make an orphan of my daughter.
Number 9.
Look him in the eye, aim no iron. Summon all the courage you require, then count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, bases fire. I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. Is this where it gets me? On my feet, several feet ahead of me, I see it coming. Do I run? Do I fire him again or let it be? There's no beat, no melody. Burr, my first friend, my enemy. Maybe the last face I ever see. If I throw away my shot, is this how you'll remember me? And what if this bullet is my legacy? Legacy? Thanks for the follow. I'll reply right after this song. Legacy. What is a legacy? It's planting seed in the garden and never get to see. I wrote some notes at the beginning of a song someone will sing for me. America, you great unfinished symphony you sent for me. Let me make a difference, a place where even reference immigrants can leave their fingerprints and rise up. I'm running out of time, I'm running and my time's up. Wise up, eyes up. I catch a glimpse on the other side. Lawrence leads soldiers chorus on the other side. My son is on the other side, he's with my mother on the other side. Washington is watching from the other side. Teach me how to say goodbye. Rise up, rise up, rise up, Eliza. My love, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Raise a glass to freedom. Erase the... Games of sense, sky, wait! I strike him right between his rim. I walk towards him. I am ushered away. They row him back across the Hudson. I get a drink. I'm doing good, and you? How you doing? I hear waiting in the streets. Somebody tells me you'd better hide. They say Angelica and Eliza are both at his side when he died. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. History obliterates and never pictures and paints. It paints me and all of my mistakes. When Alexander aimed at the sky, he may have been the first one to die, but I'm the one who paid for it. I survived, but I paid for it. No, I'm the villain in your history. I was too young and blind to see. I should have known, I should have known. This world was wide enough. for both Hamilton and me. I've been doing it for about a month total. So if you include fun stuff, the world was wide enough for both Hamilton and me. Oh, did I crash? Okay, there. I've been doing music for, yeah, it's gonna be 8 weeks. 8 weeks now, so yeah, it's a month. If you count in the amateurish fun times, well, I've been shower singing for years. Do you also sing when you shower and stuff? Oh wait, that sounds like that was worded terribly, but oh yeah, do you sing when you're on your own or stuff like that? Also, thank you for the follow. I don't really stream every day. I stream most days. I don't stream on Thursday, for example. Usually, I'm messing up. Usually, Saturdays are reserved for collabs and all that. I don't stream there either. Mondays depend on the week, but otherwise for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays I stream every week. That consistency, yay! It's a good thing. It's a good thing to have as when you're creating content and when you want to chat with people. So if you're inconsistent, if the other people can't tell when you're going to be around to chat, that's make it a little bit difficult. Oh, we only have one song left for today. Oh no. That makes me think, do you want me to sing a song outside of the Hamilton musical, whether today or next week, or even after if you want? I'm gonna do this one last song, and then we'll have some bit of time without with beer. Hi Bunny Goo, how you doing today? Oh, that reminds me, I'll have to do emotes and all that. Oh, so there might actually be a stream tomorrow. So it'll be early, maybe in 12 hours or something. Doing well as well. Only have one song left for today. Before we're done with the musical, and then we'll be chatting and potentially songs people want to hear. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're enjoying your time. Let's get to our next song today. Who lives? Who dies? Who tells your story? As soon as YouTube loads. Now selecting a 3D VTuber. It's in the making! Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Isn't it? I'll give him this. His financial system is a work of a genius. I couldn't undo it if I tried. And I tried. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? He took our country from bankruptcy to prosperity. I hate to admit it, but it doesn't give us enough credit, or all the credit he gave us. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Every other founding fathers get old, every other founding father gets to grow old. But when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story? Who tells your story? Eliza, I put myself back in the narrative. Eliza, stop wasting time on tears. I live another 50 years, it's not enough. I interview every soldier who fought by your side. I try to make sense of your thousands of pages of writing. You really do write like you're running out of time. I'll lie on Angelica while she is alive. We tell your story. She is buried in the church near you. When I needed her most, she was right on time. And I'm still not through. I ask myself, what would you do if you had more time? The Lord in His kindness, He gives me what you always wanted. He gives me more time. I raised fun in DC for the Washington Monument. She tells my story. Speak out against slavery. You could have done so much if you only had time. And when my time is up, have I done enough with a tell her story? Oh, can I show you what I'm proudest of? The orphanage. I established the first private orphanage in New York City. The orphanage. I hate to help hundreds of children. I get to see them growing up. In their eyes I see you, Alexander. I see you every time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will I tell my story? Oh, I can't wait to see you again. It's only a matter of time. Will I tell your story? Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Will I tell your story? Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Oh my. Also chat for a little bit. All up to you at the moment. Oh sure. You can always ask for a song. You can always ask for a little song to sing, for me to sing. I would love to sing one actually. Skyfall by Adele. Yeah. Skyfall by Adele. We want a karaoke. Oh, let's see. I think this one should work. There we go. Requests. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment. So overdue I hold them. Swept away I'm stolen. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall. Skyfall is where we start. 1,000 miles and poles apart. When words collide and days are dark, you may have my number, you can take my name, but you'll never have my heart. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let sky fall. I saw the message for a second. I have to find how to leave that warning stuff from the from Nightbots. Yeah, suddenly it flags out any message that has more, at least 4 emotes. That's too bad. I want people to have fun and everything. I want people to enjoy their time here. That was Skyfall. Let me find back a little set list of ours. Oh yeah, onto bonus song. You have any other songs you want me to sing tonight? We have I've had that. Skyfall. Almost mixed them up. And I wrote Adel instead. Having food right now. Alright. I'll have to go and get food soon. My stream is about to end because I got through the whole musical. Hope you're having a nice meal. See you around. Bye. Good luck. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed. Hope that little pronunciation accent of me wasn't too troublesome. See you around. Bye Twitch, bye YouTube, bye. Bye everyone.